Welcome to another Duranie Distraction. Oh my God, yes, we're still in this and it's July 1st. Can you taste the summer? Yeah, I think I can. And it tastes a little bit like rich dark chocolate, drizzled with a caramelized reduction, and sprinkled with a little raspberry resilience on top. Or more like a lot of resilience. Oh my gosh, you parents out there trying to figure out how to entertain your kids and keep things fresh and going on your trips and trying to plan everything against this pandemic. Oh, mad respect to you. Absolutely. This is a crazy, crazy time. Summer is just about upon us and we're in July and we're just still here. Man, I'm getting all the feels and, thank you so much for all the comfort so many of you posted in regards to the last session when I was getting bummed out by all the, the bad press for Duran over the years. It's something that it's kind of, this is part of Duran's history. And a lot of you were just really wise and kind and comforting. It makes me feel protective. These are our boys, right? I mean, how dare you say something? But, they have risen above it. They kind of shake it off and, they know who they are. And it actually makes me think of the ways that I try, put myself down or I allow, doubts to creep in for me. And as long as I know who I am, I can get through this. And I have all you guys with me. I mean, every single time we do this, Duranie Distractions, I feel your hands on my shoulder. You're just like all gathered around me. I mean, it's this image that just never lets up. And it's so meaningful, and I get emotional. Oh my God! Right before the broadcast, I was standing there like, okay, the emotions are starting to creep in. There's just I wanted to start breaking into Whitney Houston's "I get so emotional, baby." Yeah, okay, that's all I'm gonna do. But I do. You guys just you just are right there every single time. So anyway, that's enough of that. But I've been thinking a lot about how we make the most of our moments, right? I mean, we're in this really tough time and the months keep on going, the weeks turn into months and months turn into like most of this year. And there's still things that are being canceled and delayed and changes that were having to be made. And how we adapt to all that. And it's a real testament to us how we're hanging together and the toughness that we have. Right? It's taking a lot, and we're not doing it alone. It's something that's always with me, and time just keeps on moving. It's like this current, and it brings healing, and it brings an ache. I mean, for most of my life, I've been kind of aching to, go back to those times when, I kind of romanticize a little bit or, cling to really positive events in my life. But I don't want to cling too much because there's always something more. I mean, Duran's going to be coming out with a new album, and there's going to be more opportunity to be together, and there's just always, it brings perspective. And so, I don't know, it makes me think of a line from The Office, actually, when it's Andy Bernard was reflecting, I wish there was a way we knew we were in the good old days before we actually have left them. And, Duran, it's not like they're all the good old days, right? I mean, there's so much they're constantly giving us, constant joys, constant reasons to celebrate. But there's a period of time that, I know I kind of long for. I mean, I wish I could have more time spent in those moments. But everything that is in the past has led me to being here with you. So that's kind of how I like to see it. Okay, so this is where we are. All we truly do need is right now. And so I'm here with you. Another Duranie Distraction. Wild Boy Wednesday. Let's get this started. Love you guys so much. And Stephanie Long is back. You tune in for every broadcast, and I just so appreciate it. And, by the way, anybody who misses this broadcast, don't ever apologize, okay? Hopefully it means you are out there living your life and making the most of every moment. And it's not really how many viewers tune in that means the most to me. It's the quality of experience you get when you do tune in. So just glad to have everybody here who can tune in, really. Okay, let's find our spot, find our moment. Breathe deep. Let it out. Okay. breathe from the diaphragm, right? Ugh, just sort of move that oxygen in and out, and I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. I am good enough. I am brave enough. And I want to fill my world with surprising fireworks and sudden kindness. That's what I want to do. And man, we are having fireworks today. We're going to delve into a box of promotional posters from some of the concerts, because that's where the fireworks really happen, right? You know, we get in there and we're thinking about the lights going down. I've talked ad nauseum about this, and I don't want to ever repeat myself, but it's still there. It's just that visceral experience right before the band takes the stage, or even seeing that they're coming to town. Those are fireworks that happen inside, and I want to celebrate that today. So, Patricia Chauvin is here. Oh, she makes beautiful jewelry. Oh, again, thank you so much for coming in. Derek Miller Carr, yay, he just had a birthday. Okay, here we go. I know, I can celebrate you guys all day. I'm going to start off with a memento that is from an era that a lot of us do regard as the good old days, okay, the 1985. This is, I believe it's Japanese, although there's not a whole lot of Japanese on this, but it's something I've never seen before I acquired it. This is a calendar, and it's really unique. It's really large size. This is the very opening page right here. It's just real. Anything that's that big. Oh, you know, size matters, folks, right? Let's just call it what it is. So here's the first 2 months, January and February. And look, oh, we love that shot. A lot of these are common pictures, but it's really cool to see it in this kind of format. Just sitting at the bar, you know, waiting for you to join them. Beautiful. And then, look at this, back at the Aston Villa, before the show, the Men Cap promotional benefit appearance, sitting on that couch in that hotel room, suntanned and looking hot. Some like it very hot, some like it boiling, scalding, or just smoldering, right? They are the masters of the smolder. Here we have another shot. This is from May and June. Love that. And this one actually, again, I think you can actually see the snake tattoo on the back of Simon's hand. I love spotting that every single time. It's kind of like, Where's Waldo, right? I see the snake. That sounded weird. Okay. Here, oh, love this, the Rebecca Blake shoot. Beautiful. And there's the tiger, probably drugged within an inch of its life. Okay, then, oh, love this. Oh my God, to see it this big. I love this so much. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Everything about this, everything. Oh, it takes me back to high school. Okay. So let's see. Oh, and this is the last one. This is November and December. And when I got this, the pages were separated, but they were all attached at the top. Great summary examination of every single member. Just exquisite. These guys just are absolutely beautiful. So that was 1985. And then we're going to move directly into a later period. Let me put this back here. Okay. Oh, this is real compelling, compelling video. Watching my back, right? Okay. So we're gonna open the box now. Stephanie's here. Oh, sorry, Stephanie. Apparently, I didn't hold it lower so I could see John's face. So I'll work on that. Okay, so we're going back to 2009. There's going to be some back and forth here a little bit, but yeah, we're going to go into the Red Carpet Massacre years. There was a show that the band did where Simon actually proclaimed it as his favorite one, the Love Box Show. It was just a great lineup, and here's a promotional poster from that. Fantastic show. You see the band pictured in the O right there. Beautiful. That was a fantastic show. Alex Hush is here. Alex, oh, such an honor, Alex. Welcome to the party. It's not quite room 7609, but next best thing. Okay. Love Box, Victoria Park. Here's another alternative design. This is July 18th and 19th. Beautiful. You getting that in the frame? Beautiful. And then on the other side, this is really cool. A little bit of shout out to Joanne, a Duran Duran cover band, all female, which is just, they do a fantastic job. This is a promotional poster that I was graced with. Really, really fun. I love the design of it. It's very Duran. I love it. Just a woman just casting this little lingering look into the camera, lighting a cigarette. See that okay? A lot of cover bands out there, a lot of tribute bands, really spreading the joy, and it's just really cool. A lot of kudos go out to all of you. Okay. Oh, and of course, music of David Lynch. Yeah, okay. So some of us have different feelings about that experience, but if it were me, I'm a purist. I just want to see the concert, no effects. But it's David Lynch. I know. Okay, I know. So beautiful. Look at this. Just great commemoration of a tribute night. This was benefiting the David Lynch Foundation. And the performances, they're all, there's lots of these that I don't recognize. But it's at the theater at the Ace Hotel in Los Angeles. Beautiful, April 2015. And then on the other side is a lovely print by Anne Benjamin. She's an artist that gave a really cool, creative interpretation of a show. This was promoting the May 19th, 2008 concert at the Center for the Arts at Meisner Park Amphitheater. So if you were there, this is for you. It's really, really cool. Really cool. So much history, so many memories. I love this. And you know, when we go to a Duran show, it's like those 2 hours. They go by so quickly. It's kind of like how I feel at the end of this broadcast. You can see the claw marks on the screen, like, I don't want to go. But I know I have to, because otherwise it would be a little too much, right? But yeah, you know, we're constantly chasing those 2 hours, and to all of you who go hit the road in search of like seeing Duran as many times as you can, that's awesome. That's true Duranis. Okay, this is a fully signed poster from Australia. Australia 2012 on the All You Need Is Now tour. Love Australia. Beautiful. Just, they're going to come back. I have faith. I believe in the process. Yeah, they're going to come back. Even if it's just sheer positive will and hoping the universe gets its butt in gear. Okay, here is from the other side of the world. There's a promotional poster from, is this Cologne, I think? Yeah. Duran Duran on the beach at the Nokia Center. Beautiful. Love that. No, it's the Nokia Music Store. What is this? I can't read upside down. The O2. Beautiful. Okay, then we're going to zoom into the V Festival. Remember the V Festival in 2008? Oh yeah, they had posters, and there's one in particular I'm still on the hunt for. There's a series of posters that were created, slightly different lineups. There were 3 days, I believe. 4 days? Yes, Sydney, the Gold Coast, Melbourne, and Perth, I believe. So March and April in 2008. So here's one of them. That was great. Red Carpet Massacre was out, and the band were seizing the headlines and all over Australia. Really, really fun. Really fun. Monique Mashman's here. Monique is in the house. Come on down, girl. Okay, Duranis. Love the Duranis. really, really need to stop singing. Okay, Seven and the Ragged Tiger. Oh, this is a beautiful promotional poster. Going back real quick to 84, because I don't ever want to get too far away from it. This is a beautiful promo poster with the shot that we all recognize. Has some cool placement of the band's name, has the album title on top. Really cool. I remember when I first realized that there was an actual song that had been created, Seven and the Ragged Tiger, and then they, of course, took it off and the whole album evolved. That was really interesting. This is a promotional poster for an issue of Sydney Live in the Daily Telegraph from April 2nd, 2008. So it's kind of a cool, this would have been pasted onto a newsstand in Australia. It's a great shot of the band. Looks like at the entrance to a parking garage. But they could stand just about anywhere and just make it hot, right? Anyway. Now we're back on the beach. Oh my God, that's April 10th, 2008 at the Araneta Coliseum. Really, really cool. Fully signed. I'm so grateful to have some of these signed. This just kind of adds an extra layer. Here's the signed version and the unsigned. It doesn't change a whole lot except for the amount of tingles that come with it. Okay. I just love you guys. Oh my God, it's July 1st. Another day. You know what it means? Another day that I love you guys. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Brisbane Entertainment Center. This is 2003. Michael Chugg Entertainment was behind this tour. And it's beautiful. Look what they did. It's a real cool artistic rendition of a classic photo that we've seen in that red and white room. That's really fun. Love Australia. The Duranie love is so deep. Runs so deep. Okay, here's one from Singapore, I think. Korea. I think it's Korea. Beautiful. Love that shot. Although I'm always just so perplexed by John on the phone. You couldn't put the phone down long enough to take an amazing photo session, but it's still John. He's looking right into the camera, and that's all we need. Okay, oh, this is cool. Now, okay, so you have paper posters, and you have them printed on, cardboard or mounted on foam core, whatever. But then once in a while, you have light box posters. Those are really fun. You've seen those things, especially in Vegas. You can stand right in front of it and make it look like you're part of the poster, give your best pout, Well, this is a light box poster. This is from the MGM Grand Theater box office, MGM Grand at Foxwoods. So I don't know how many of you were there, but I heard it was an amazing show. So, can you see this okay? Yeah, the light box poster. And a lot of times they have a lot of trouble laying flat. It's a definitely different type of material. I just keep on thinking, how cool would it be to actually one day get a light box and put these up and oh man, the light coming through the band's faces and just like, okay. Sometimes that's all I have just for you, just like animal sounds, right? Because words fail me. Okay, so now we're gonna go to Mexico. November 28th, Duran's Red Carpet Massacre Tour goes to Mexico. And, oh yes, and Fabi writes in, what about the really big ones from Argentina? What about those? They defy description. They absolutely blow people's minds. People sometimes have to go actually to the hospital, I've heard, when they see these things, because they just don't have mental space to process what's in front of them. Yeah, Argentina has produced some amazing posters. Just imagine you're just going down the street, minding your own business, and suddenly you see this massive billboard-looking subway thing, and it's just like, And yet, I've seen posters on the sides of buses before, and I'm very grateful it hasn't happened in my city, because I'm pretty sure I would have to go to a lot of trouble stopping the bus, asking everybody to get off while I set about removing the thing in the middle of the street. it would just be chaos and mayhem. So I'm grateful that that hasn't happened for me. But yeah, I mean, there's some, and then of course big billboards onto on huge, you know, pilings, displayed in cities. You know, I guess there should be a limit, right, to what I kind of set my sights on. You know, smaller posters are nice and manageable, but when you can curl up under Nick Rhodes's head, I mean, that's something special. So, yeah, this is what I was talking about before I got on a rant. Mexico, beautiful. That photo was used so much. I think they're standing in like an elevator or a lift, as they call it in the UK, right? Yeah, they're just beautiful photo sessions. I cannot wait to see what comes out of the new album promotion. Oh, I think I've said this before. I so hope they put themselves on the cover. That'd be amazing. And the posters that would result. Oh my gosh. What do I do with it? I don't know. It's okay. Verizon Wireless Theater, December 5th, 2008. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this very Nagel-esque design. Okay. So here we go. Look at this. Beautiful. There's something about those Japanese woodblock style designs that Patrick Nagel just drove right deep into the heart of America's consciousness. Oh, just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Very sad that he died so early. Okay, so I've talked before, what's coming next is really kind of cool. It has a little bit of a backstory to it, in which I've actually had to research and write down. So please pardon me while I have to read a little bit. But, you know, back in 2009, John Taylor paired up with Loriana Toledo, a Mexican artist, really innovative artist, and they formed this art project, and it actually it went into, I think, on display. There's an exhibition, and it consisted of a whole bunch of variables. One of them, basically, they were setting out to reflect on the connections between Birmingham in the UK and Mexico City, Mexico. Just like juxtaposing those two cities on various levels. You got art, you got music, you got, it's really fascinating, deeper stuff. They looked at visual arts, music, gender, and generations. So the first part of this project consisted of a Super 8 film projection that was, it consisted of Loriana Toledo shooting scenes from Birmingham, and then John was shooting scenes from Mexico City. So they had these two things, and there was also, it involved a smaller projection on a television set. And just imagine this all in the context of a museum, right? It's really, really cool. I mean, like, what? And another element to it was really cool, just thinking about people stepping outside their usual. Oh, we have trouble connecting, and we're back. Okay, so John was totally stepping outside his realm, working with Loriana on this. It's really, really fascinating. It also looked at how correspondence between two people, you know, between two strangers, evolved into a relationship between colleagues and a collaboration. Really, really deeper stuff, and there's lots of, I encourage you to read up on it. Loriana Toledo and John. Well, another part of this whole project produced some colorful posters, and these posters consisted of little excerpts from some SMS messaging that Loriana received. She was searching for other bassists around Birmingham named John. I know. It's just really, there's some thought-provoking stuff, very artistic, artsy. And so these posters were produced, and it has these little text bits in it. It's a bit random, isn't it? Is that what it says? Yep, it's a bit random, ain't it? Yes. It's very, very, it's just really unusual, and it all fit within the context of this art collaboration. All right, here's another one. Says, cool, well, I guess you can call me John then. Isn't that interesting? I mean, this is a perfect example of John actually going a little Nick Rhodes on us, right? Like branching out into some really cool art, you know, deeper, thought-provoking stuff. Here's another poster with a text that says, "I'm not a bass player." I would have loved to have seen this, this art project actually happening and to learn more about it. See that? Very simple, but it was John Taylor collaborating on this. And then the last one says, "I'm a dyslexic bass player called Ron." Could never have predicted that one. Isn't that interesting? Really goes to how dynamic this band is. Oh, he's branching out into just the most unpredictable directions. Love them. Okay. So then we're going to go right into, and Patty Palazzo, and the whole project also consisted of a newspaper that Patty and John worked on, Patty Palazzo. So she was part of this. It was really, really cool. And now we're going to go even deeper into Patty because the things she did for the Red Carpet Massacre promotional posters. Oh my gosh, she was kind enough to submit some unreleased designs for my book. She's just amazing. Her name deserves to be in lights all the time. Patty, we love you. We love you. Okay, so this is one of the designs that she made. Just beautiful. This is for the Broadway run that the band did. Love it. Beautiful. Hope I'm not cutting too much of the posters off here. Because I don't want to get too close from the screen. I want to see you guys. I want to see your names. Cheryl Booker's here. Oh my gosh. I want to say every single one of your names and read your astrological signs and give you individual hugs. That's what I want. Okay? It's all about what I want, right? Yeah. Okay. Here's another one. Oh, just really, really cool. I remember reading about how Nick and Patty put this whole photo session together with the models. Love that. It's just so original. And it's so Duran Duran, right? You cannot have Duran Duran without beautiful women and models and female empowerment, right? It's not about exploitation too much. Girls on Film, barring that, and Electric Barbarella video. No, it's all female empowerment. Oh, females rock! Oh! Okay. So, Falling Down. Here's a poster from the promotion of Falling Down, which it can certainly feel like we're doing this these days. But it's not about the falling down. It's about picking yourself back up, right? And that we are doing. I'm so proud of every single one of you. I'm proud of myself. We're carrying on just like in beautiful fashion. This is a Red Carpet Massacre poster from the Adelaide Entertainment Center on April 1st. Beautiful. Australia, back to Australia. Cannot stay like too far from Australian shores. Just beautiful. Okay. Look at this. Love it. And that is, yes, that is for Adelaide. And then, oh, gee, we don't want to leave out Sydney. Yeah, which is a fantastic girl's name. So it's like a two-punch of cool, right? Sydney, you and Adelaide are fantastic people. You know, trying to even map where my thoughts go during these distractions, I've given up a long time ago. So good luck figuring that out. And thanks for joining me for the ride. Okay, this is for, great, another artistic poster from a show, promoting a show at the Brady Theater in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm trying to remember, some of these might have been canceled, I think. So I think this might have been when Nick wasn't able to join. Anyway, I don't have my facts together because I'm just filled with adrenaline and feels. So, love it. Really, really cool. You know, one of the things I tried to do in my first book was not just, you know, share all the posters, but really get into contact with the artists and try to get inside their heads about, you know, what their vision was. You know, so like this one from Frank Olinsky. He designed this whole campaign on the '87 tour. This is for the Palermo show. And there was this sensibility about a Napoleonic cuff, like a sleeve, which kind of played out in that design. It kind of looks a little bit like that. But then there was also, John Taylor said something in an interview about how the whole '87 campaign was about how it was the Duran Duran. It was like it's like a place. It's like just creating, I don't know. My ability to paraphrase a John Taylor quote is failing miserably today, but it was really cool. Okay, take my word for it. It was really cool. I love you guys. I wish you were here so much. Okay, Sydney Centennial Park. Back to the V Festival. Sydney Centennial, March 29th. Smashing Pumpkins. I don't know why they got top billing, but that was really cool. And then here's Queens of the Stone Age pictured on this version. And the one that I'm looking for has Duran Duran. I know I've seen it. It's out there. It's hot pink. The hunt goes on, right? Like Duran Indiana Jones, right? I'm going to find it. I'm going to find that Ark of the Covenant Duran Wise. Yeah. Okay. Ultra Music Festival. Do you remember the Ultra Music Festival? This was March 25th. This was what year? This was... March 2011. Okay, so now we're moving up in time. Bicentennial Park in downtown Miami, the world's premier electronic music festival. So, Duran Duran's name is on it. This is a fold-out brochure. And, here's on the back, you see all kinds of stuff. But it's, a little personally disappointing whenever they don't make use of the band's image, because... who doesn't want to see Duran Duran's name like plastered all over a promotional piece? It's like, just the band's name? Really? That's all? Okay, let me sit down with you for a couple minutes and tell you what's up. So Jenny George. Back to my dear friend Jenny George, who we've covered a poster from her efforts before. She puts on this amazing Dancing on the Valentine event covering Duran Duran tunes. That's how it started, and it benefits the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Very, very noble cause, and it just raises a lot of money and a lot of awareness. And this is, I believe, the very first poster from that event. That beautiful. Jenny George is amazing. She is a survivor. She's a thriver. She's a fantastic woman and a very dear friend. And here's another promotional poster from another Dancing on the Valentine event, Seven and the Ragged Tiger, Duran Duran Tribute. This is from February 10th at the Crocodile, which is right here in Seattle. It's a great venue. We see Tiger play there. Fantastic place for Duranis to gather and share an experience. And that is Jenny George, Nagalized. Isn't that so cool? We should all be Nagalized. There's actually, I think, an app that does that, which is really, really cool. Okay. Now I covered before all the Duran tribute bands and cover bands out there. Here's another one. This is Nightboat in Spain. Spain, right? No, Argentina. Argentinian tribute band. Really, really cool. Viva Argentina. I think I just mixed languages there. Beautiful. And, there's some really interesting things that I've learned, the differences between cover bands and tribute bands, and they both add their own little, flavor to it. Tribute bands are all about the authenticity, getting every note right, everything that Simon does, which is really fascinating. And it takes a lot, like Rio in LA. I mean, they're an amazing Rio tribute band, and they just they dress in the outfits and anyway. But then there's the cover bands, which kind of feel free to add their own little flavor to it, all little stylings. So it just kind of changes a little bit, but it still is a fantastic tribute to the band. Just little differences. You never knew. There's a series of posters from when Live Earth happened. Remember Live Earth? That was, let's see, July 7th, 2007. Wow, that's almost the anniversary of Live Earth coming up. And Live Aid is coming up. Oh, yeah, we gotta do something for Live Aid. Anyway, okay, focus. So there's a series of posters that were commemorating the Live Earth concerts. And this is one of them right here. Duran played in Italy, I believe, on that day. And unfortunately does not have the band pictured. Way to fixate, Andy. But yeah, it's very cool. Here's another one. Some artists got together and each provided their own interpretation of the Live Earth cause. And this is representing the global warming, I believe. It's called Hotspot. Isn't that interesting? And then here's another one. This is another Live Earth promotion, and another artist did something that looks like the Earth made of some weird material. What is it? Is it not yarn? It's, yeah, kind of odd. And then, okay, back to the band. Oh my gosh, it's been too long since I've seen the band's faces. Oh, okay, so here's a fantastic poster that was actually distributed through the UK fan club in 2012. Love this, right? 2011, 2012, beautiful. The UK, All You Need Is Now tour. Love this so much. The register is just a little bit off, and it just provides just the right amount of art sensibilities, but you can still see the band's faces. And Rogers looks a little disturbing because, you know, his eyes are right in the middle of his nose. But yeah, it still works, right? Oh, and then All You Need Is Now. This is from the Den Haag show. Was it the Haag? In the Netherlands. Yes, the Kyocera Stadium. Apologies to all Netherlandians out there for massacring your pronunciation here. Marie Levy is here. Hey, Marie! Love this. Love it. Beautiful. 2011, 2012, the whole All You Need Is Now tour. It went on and on. They did so many shows. That was just fantastic. Here's one from the NRJ night in Zurich. Oh, God. Can you get more exotic than Zurich? Okay, May 7th, 2011. There's a series of these. This is one of them. When I show you this, you might want to just like wipe the sweat off your screen. Whoa! Hot. Yet smart, empowered, a businesswoman who is in charge of her own destiny. That's what I see right there. She chose to dress that way and look like that and pose like that. She is her own woman. Okay, here, 2011, this is, a lot of us might have gotten this. This was issued from the US fan club in 2011. Beautiful. With that. Love it. There was something odd about this, though. I'm looking at their feet, and it almost doesn't look like they're standing on the ground. There's some kind of artistic rendition they did to this. Very interesting. Okay, so that is that for that box. Let me grab one thing for you because I don't want to be done. I don't want to be done. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so I thought I would pull out some things that I just got recently. This is a this is a test for an advertisement for the Neurotic Outsiders. This is kind of cool. Yeah. There's all those, the whole process behind which ads are put together for magazines. It's just really fascinating. You see the crop marks. Here's another one which shows the cover of the album. And then here's something that, oh, it just takes me back. Oh my gosh, this is just really, really cool. There's radio trade industry magazines that came out, when new singles were released. And this is one when Union of the Snake first came out. This is so cool. This is talking about adding Union of the Snake to a playlist. You can see the band at the very top. Oh my gosh, what a moment in time that was, right? Beautiful. A huge first week. There's a quote from Zach Phillips at KBPI. You constantly read about records getting instant phones, but don't often see it happen. Mark my words, Duran Duran gets instant phones. Yay! They give good phone. Okay, and then there's a series of photos that came out. This is really cool. These are beautiful, large format black and white shots. Oh, look at that. From 1984. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. There's John Taylor. Just churning it up on stage. Here's another one. Oh, the things that Shadow does, it just, oh my God. Look at that. Just, they're standing there, and black and white just brings, it's just that extra little thing that gets brought out. Oh my gosh, look at this. John and Roger, it looks like they've got to be standing at the very tip of the stage. Maybe this is right before they left the stage in 1984. They're standing there together. Oh, John has that grin on his face. So cool. There's Roger with a towel around his neck. And, and here's Simon, probably playing the chauffeur, right? With the chauffeur hat. Beautiful. Okay, wow. Well, I tried to kind of cast a nice broad net in this distraction, getting away a little bit from the articles, because, I want to change it up, right? That's what Duran Duran would do. But the consistent thing from every broadcast to the next is how much I appreciate you guys being here. Oh my God, I feel like I'm glowing from the second I come in to the second I'm out. And then there's this aftermath. It's kind of like how we feel after a Duran show, right? It's like suddenly the lights go up and we're expected to actually leave the premises. This is how I feel after every distraction. But where are my peeps? Now I have to go home? No offense to Christine. I love going home. But it's like my Duranies are here. So it's not easy for me to leave. Very hard. It gives me flashbacks. I wake up at night sometimes in cold sweats. Like, oh, what? Is it time? Is it time? Yeah, that's because of you guys. You really, really just, you're here with me. I love it so much. And I hate coming to the end of every broadcast. Oh, I hate it. But, just like time, right? We're talking about time, like at the end of every experience, something ends so that something new can begin. And the rest of your day awaits you. And we have a new broadcast coming this Saturday. And I was thinking about trying again to do big posters, right? Oh my God, reading about the band is one thing. You can learn all kinds of things, enrich your mind, and get a new perspective on your favorite band. But seeing the band huge, just like, yeah. Well, I was thinking about doing that for Saturday. So we'll see how that goes. Hope I can just, pull it off. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And whatever you do today, please just, find a way maybe to just press a little pause somewhere in your day. Just appreciate where you are and what it's taken to get there and what you're doing to just get through. It's so important. Just stay present, right? And you guys are doing so much. There's so many reasons to feel like low, but you guys just keep it going. And you're all warriors, and I'm so proud of you. Life can be difficult, but then we have a moment like this where we're all together. I don't know. This is where I can talk like this forever. I can just go on and on about how much I love you guys, and the clock keeps ticking away, and then I'll hear later from friends going, you know, you probably should have stopped about maybe a half hour ago. So I will try to practice a little discipline. I just love you guys so much. I don't want to pass up a chance to tell you that. Thank you so much for joining me. Find joy in your days, stay hopeful, and leave a light on. I love you guys so much. Till Saturday.